Here, our goal is to write as a single fraction in simplest form this expression that we have here. Indeed, we have 5 over t minus 2 minus 3 all over t. Our goal is to ensure that the denominators are the same. And so what we're going to do is we say, okay, well, we're going to multiply t minus 2 by t, all right? And so whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top. So since we multiply the bottom by t, since we multiply t minus 2 by t at the bottom, we're going to multiply the top by t as well. And the same thing with this one, we're going to multiply t by t minus 2. And whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top as well. So we multiply 3 by t minus 2. And so what do we have? Well, we have t minus 2 times t at the bottom. So we have t minus 2 times t. And then we have t times t minus 2. And that's this one, t times t minus 2. 5 times t is 5t. And 3 times t minus 2 we have at the top as our numerator. Now, the denominators are indeed the same because we have t minus 2 multiplied by t, and we have t times t minus 2. So these denominators are the same. Now, a person may ask, well, how are the denominators the same if t is on this side, but t is on this side, right? How are the denominators the same? Well, they are the same because multiplication is commutative, and so the order doesn't matter. If you put t minus 2 first and then put t, or if you put t times t minus 2, the expressions are still equal. So these two denominators are still equal, all right? And so these denominators are the same, all right? Even though the t is in the back here, even though the t is in the front of t minus 2, and in this case, t minus 2 is first and then t is second. That's fine. The denominators are still the same because the expressions are equal. And so we are going to have one denominator. And so we have t times t minus 2. That's the denominator right there. And we have 5t. So we can operate on the numerators now. We have 5t minus 3 times t minus 2. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to distribute. So we say, okay, well, we have 3, negative 3. So we multiply negative 3 by t, and that gives us negative 3t. Then we multiply negative 3 by negative 2. And negative 3 multiplied by negative 2 is positive 6. And so what we have here is we have 5t minus 3t plus 6 all over t multiplied by t minus 2. Next, we subtract. We say 5t minus 3t. That's 5t minus 3t. And that gives us 2t. So we have 2t plus 6 all over t multiplied by t minus 2. And that brings us to the end of this question. So this answer right here is the simplified expression of this particular expression that they gave us. What we did was we wrote this expression as a single fraction in simplest form. And this is our answer to this particular question.